Hello and welcome to this big weekend preview brought to you by Betway. This week's guest, Nigel Winterburn, is here to help us preview the Spurs v Arsenal game as they face off in the North London derby. Now, North London these days is red, but only with Arsenal's blushes. Nigel, are you slightly concerned seeing Spurs that far above you in the league?
Yes. If it comes to Christmas and they're still right up there, then I might start to get a little bit nervous.
Probably think the team in 14th would have to go there, probably sit off, let Spurs do their thing because they're high flying at the moment.
Well, do you know what? I'm not sure what system Arsenal are going to go with. They've switched to a back four, and I'm not sure if they won't go back to a back five. Arsenal might let Tottenham come onto a little bit because when I watch Tottenham, I always think they look so dangerous when the teams are attacking them and they break so quickly. I've never been part of a team that's set up not to have possession of the ball.
You'll see at the top of our Betway leaderboard is Pascal Chimbonda, who when he built his bet with Betway got 2 out of 3 right. We'll probably glance over Richard Dunn getting 0 out of 3 last time.
If I sit in the middle of that, then I'm going to be quite happy.
Okay, so if you're going to build your bet with Betway, what's predictions for the game this weekend?
Well, I'm going to go both teams to score under 3.5 goals.
And then we always press our guests to predict a player to be carded.
Well, Xhaka, if he plays, is a certainty.
Right.
I'd like to say a victory for Arsenal because that's what I want, but only certain one is Xhaka to be booked.
Just going to mention Harry Kane. Was looking into the numbers. I think he scored in 9 of the 11 North London derbies he's played in.
He just walked straight into most teams, if not all of them. But that's what I'm talking about, game management. You've got to somehow limit the opportunity that he's going to get. If you're back five, you can let one of your centre-halves go all the way with him because then you play as a back four. If you're a back four, you don't want to be taking one of your centre-halves in there. You've got to pass him on to your midfield players. That's communication.
Would Arsenal fans secretly love to have him?
Well, he had his chance, didn't he? He rejected us very early, or did we reject it? I don't know. But,
fans across the country always go, oh, North London's red, North London's white. But in my opinion, without Spurs winning anything, it's hard to really suggest that, and we're purely going off league finishes. Until Spurs win something, is that when we take them seriously?
We've sometimes argued about how actually important trophies are, but in regards to the status of a club, like we can't be repainting the whole of North London every other week based on what the results are. Do you know what I mean? Islington's massive on its own. Can't be painting it red and white every other week.
I think in terms of history, when you look back at history, it will be important with you'll judge it by trophies. Of course you will, but well, it's always red, isn't it? It doesn't matter. But
is there any kind of North London derby that you've played in that really sticks out to you as like, wow, what a game that was?
One of my first ones, I scored at White Hart Lane. We won 3-2. Tony Adams playing me in on the just on the edge of the box foot, and I just curled it outside left foot. It didn't really, I say curl, it didn't leave the ground, but it was like a little bobbler. So we won that 3-2. I think Gaza scored as well in that game and lost his boot before he scored. I'm sure that was a game, but we won 3-2. So.
Did you do anything particular against Gaza? I mean, is there any way to have stopped him?
It's like anything, like strikers, anybody really who's playing in those sort of roles is limit the opportunities they've got the ball, particularly with freedom. And strikers limit the opportunity they've got in and around the box. Gaza in his prime, what a player. Ginola, Klinsmann, I mean, Lineker, they're all fabulous players. They just played for the wrong team.
Okay, that's it. Thanks, Nigel. Cheers for those predictions. All the best this weekend. I hope it goes well for you. All right, that's Nigel's bet built. Remember, you can bet your way at Betway. And that's all from us. Take care.